What's up, chosen ones? It's Fearfully Made. I'm back with another quick message. And in today's message, the Holy Spirit wants you to never give up, okay? Before we even get started with the other messages, I feel like this one was so important because life is going to happen to you. Things are going to happen to you, and it's going to cause you to want to throw in the towel, especially on the purpose that God has for your life. Like, let me give you an example, you guys. Like, the enemy will attack you every which way, like through people that you love, to try to stop you. Like, you'll be in a relationship and you'll have an argument with your husband or your wife. Like, I'm not gonna lie to you, like, right, probably a couple of hours before I even started this message, me and my boyfriend of November 12th, he reminded me it was November 12th, it's gonna be 9 years of us being together, and we had like this super nasty argument. And I'm just like, I don't even want to do my messages anymore. I'm just done with the whole night. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm sick and tired of. I don't want to do. I'm just literally just mad, right? And the Holy Spirit's like, nah, you still doing these messages. That's why I'm up right now doing laundry and doing messages. Now, my thing was, spiritually speaking, I can hear the witch and the warlock in the spiritual realm doing witchcraft on my boyfriend, and to put negative energy into him, and doing witchcraft on me, while to put negative energy into me. And so that's the hard part about being gifted and having relationships, because you know what's happening spiritually as it's manifesting. And so I'm just so like shocked and annoyed with what I'm hearing. I'm like not even canceling it. I'm just like, oh, they're like doing that, you know? And so I'm like, oh my goodness. And so we're in the middle of the disagreement, and I'm just seeing how like negative it's starting to get. And I'm like, oh my gosh, that's the witchcraft kicking in. I'm just like as we're having the disagreement, just like watching it manifest. And I'm just like, oh, like they really did that, you know? And so, like, after the disagreement, I didn't feel like doing my messages. I was like, ugh, but I know that there's people on here that need a word from the Lord, that need a word from the Holy Spirit. And I'm just like, you know what? Let me go ahead and just, you know, he hates when I do that too. So I hope he doesn't watch it. He hates when I smack my lips. Like, we call it the ghetto girl's lip smack. He's like, please don't do that. Anyways, this whole message is gonna annoy him. But yeah, like, I was like really just, you know, like not really in the mood to do my messages. And so what happens is sometimes the enemy will creep up on you. It could be through a coworker that made you mad, that made you not want to do something that you're planning on doing today because something at work made you mad. Or it could be like me. You could have a spouse and you guys could have disagreed on something about dinner, like literally what we were arguing about. We were together for 9 years. It's like old married couple nitpicking, like, oh. Anyways, or it could be like something about, witchcraft attack. It could be that as well. But no matter what it is, chosen one, you have to still kind of push through. Like, I got up and still pushed myself to put this message out for somebody, because somebody needed this. Like, so there's somebody that you are doing God's will, or there's something that you're doing in your life that's very productive, that's necessary. You know what I'm saying? And you have to get it done. You know what I'm saying? The Lord calls you to it. And there's a lot of things, a lot of distractions around you. It could be gang stalking. Like, let's be for real. There's some people that are being straight targeted. I'm one of those people that get targeted. You know what I'm saying? You got people, your friends, your coworkers, you know what I'm saying? Family members, ex-partners, spouses, you know, that are targeting you in group chats, or people in your neighborhood watching you and stuff like that. There's people that actually go through this stuff. Like, I'm one of those people, you know, and it usually happens to God's gifted ones. You know what I'm saying? And Jesus was, I believe Jesus was gang stalked by the Pharisees, okay? I swear by that. I swear by that. Anyways, also, it could be something stupid like, you know, situations and circumstances. It could be your life circumstance. You could be going through a trial, a temporary struggle. You know, that could be distracting you from working on your business, or what, or your YouTube channel, or your projects. You know, like, man, like, there's some people that are temporarily homeless. So that's probably watching this video. There's some people that are temporarily jobless that are watching this video. You know what I'm saying? And you just feel like, man, I ain't got no job right now, so I'm just gonna stop doing my business. I'm gonna stop doing this. I'm gonna stop doing that. You have to get to a point where you just say to every distraction that no one monkey don't stop no show. Okay, you got to keep going anyway. Like, you know what I'm saying? You have to. I've literally switched jobs so many, like more than I switched purses this year. It's terrible. Well, I guess I guess that was like the best example. But anyways, you know, you just got to keep going. Like, man, like even if let's say for example you're working on a YouTube channel or a podcast, you know, you can't let whatever's happening to you in your life stop you from posting your podcast messages. When I was I went through a couple of situations where I was temporarily homeless. I was posting these messages on TikTok every single day. Like, if you go to my very, very first video, notice how all of my videos were done in my car. Now, I'm going to tell you the story behind that. I was driving, I'm from Minneapolis, Minnesota, but me and my boyfriend of 9 years had a temporary split. And I drove all the way down across the United States. And I traveled. I went to Texas. And I drove around Texas. And, you know what I'm saying, I was just sleeping in my car in Texas, just trying to go to a whole new state and start a whole new life. And then me and my boyfriend ended up getting back together. Okay? And so I ended up coming back to Minnesota. But when I was down there, I was just driving around. I drove from Dallas to Houston to San Antonio to Austin and right back to Minnesota. But as I was driving around Texas, I just decided to start a TikTok, and here I am, right? I was sleeping in my car, you know what I'm saying, driving around doing TikTok videos and give you guys prophetic messages. And so my situation of me, you know, traveling, sleeping in my car, while working, because I was working down there too, I could have let that stop me, but I didn't allow that to stop me. I just kept posting and posting and posting. I'm like, you know what, my situation may not be that great right now, but I'm going to overcome it. You know what I'm saying? And so there's things in life like that could stop you. That's meant to stop you. That's meant to cripple you or meant to block you from, from getting what you need done. But you have to keep going. And I guess that word mental probably came out for a reason. It is a mental thing. You know, you feel like, okay, I'm going through this temporary trial, because things don't last, bad things don't last forever, right? So it's just like, it's meant to stop you, you know? And so you just have to change your mindset towards, your situation or whatever it is that you're going through. Because if you change your mindset towards it, then you'll be able to continue. Like, if you just can, like, for example, I started my YouTube channel and I was struggling with only 100 subscribers. And I was doing YouTube for 3 years until I finally hit 1,000 subscribers. And now it's starting to grow. It's starting to grow a little bit faster than it was before. Because before it was hard to get the ball rolling. Because it was like, who's going to listen to me, But, I just kept posting anyway. And started posting shorts videos. And, I started noticing that my subscriber count started going up. So I kept doing that, And so, long story short, chosen ones, don't give up. Like, things may not always be what it seems, but you just got to keep going. And don't allow your enemies to block you. Don't allow your enemies to stop you. And that's just the message, you guys. I love you guys so much. Thanks for allowing me to be myself and be vulnerable and tell you guys, like, a little bit about me. Get a little personal, but I just want to let you guys know that it's normal to have these type of distractions, and you have to allow those distractions to run its course. Okay, that distraction happened, but back to the grind, back to the videos, so you got to get back to what you were doing. Get back to the grind, okay? I love you guys so much. I'll talk to you soon. Y'all will in peace.